I don't know if I've shared this before, but I almost died once. This is a true story. Ask my mom. She was very traumatized by this situation because I had just unofficially dropped out. I was like dropping all my classes. I had maybe like one or two more things to go pick up. And it was my friend's birthday, who was turning 21. And it was about a 5-hour drive from my house to his. And I was going to see him for his birthday. And he's kind of lives by my school. So I'm driving. I had to go pick up a friend. And then I pick him up. He's about halfway through the drive. So we've got to be about 2 hours out, maybe an hour and a half out from our destination. And it's dark. I mean, it's like 11:30 at night, something like that. And, dude, we're driving on this road with like forest on the left, forest on the right. Can't see anything. I've got my lights on. I'm on cruise control, 65 miles an hour, going the speed limit like a responsible driver. When all of a sudden I see a big eye appear out of my left view, and it's a big ass grown deer running into the street. And like, I'm telling you this, but it was like a split second to react. I was like, what the hell? I didn't even have time to hit the brake. And I just hit the freaking deer going 65 miles an hour on cruise control, which I found out later is one of the reasons why we didn't flip, we didn't spin out of control. Nobody got injured in any way. And the reason is because I was going fast and I had no like jerk reaction. A lot of the times what happens in accidents is like you have a split second to react, and then you want to do a million things to try to avoid the situation that's about to happen. And that change of course is what spins the car out of control. So I guess thankfully I didn't see it coming, hit it straight on, head on. The radiator and the entire front of the car just completely cooked. I could see the street and my windshield was cooked. Like, it was bad. I look over to the guy. I'm like, dude, are you good? Are you good? He's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What just happened? So I pull over to the side of the road. The car's smoking. I grab all of my belongings. We sprint. We think the car's going to explode. It doesn't explode. And we're in the middle of nowhere. This is like between Chicago and St. Louis. So somewhere in the middle. We just sat there for hours. And then I'm like, okay, we can't sit here. We can't sleep here. We're in the middle of nowhere. So we get back in the car. It's all fucked up. We're just driving with the bumper scraping the ground. Rip the bumper off and we just keep driving. A couple more miles until we finally find civilization. And we just park the car there. Call my friend. He's like, I'll pick you guys up in the morning. We sleep in the car. We go to some Walmart or some whatever store. Get some like granola bars and like some oatmeal that they have at the fridge, like Greek yogurt, whatever we could eat, an apple, a banana. And we just left the car completely totaled in that parking lot. And my mom was like, where'd you leave the car? To be honest, I don't really know. And then I think they found it eventually for the insurance, but that was not a responsible way of handling that situation. But I didn't die, and we made it to my friend's birthday, but we couldn't get back. We had no car to get back, so I had to have my mom come pick me up. Yeah, that's the story of how I almost died. A deer. I don't know if you've ever been in an accident. Leave the crazy trauma stories in the comments. I'm glad you guys are all right. See you in the next one.